It's the quarterfinals of the 2023 Connecticut High School Girls Hockey Association State Playoffs tonight on the DAF Media Network. The top-seeded Darien Blue Wave takes on the 8th-seeded West Haven Sacred Heart Academy co-op team. Hi, everybody. Joining alongside Cam McGraw, I'm Braden Shank. So glad you guys can be with us on this Wednesday night, or Thursday night now, on the DAF Media Network. Cam, it's Darien and West Haven tonight. What do you think we're going to see in this one?
Yeah, it's going to be a great game, and I think the main point for Darien that they want to accomplish is just stick to their guns. They know that they could come into here and get the job done, but you know, it's a state playoffs, so you never know what could happen.
It's the FCAC champion Blue Wave against the Southern Connecticut Conference champion, the Westie Sharks. It's going to be funny saying that all night.
Yeah.
Let's talk with West Haven first. What is the West Haven Sacred Heart team bringing into this game tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be difficult, again, coming into the Darien Ice House, but they have what they want to do right now is really break through this Darien defense, and they've been able to do that with winning 8 straight, as you mentioned before, and I think they're going to need to come in here, and they're going to need to make a shock, and again, Sharks could swim in the wave, so we'll see what happens. That's
a good analogy right there. Their big players, number 16, Juliana Picard, with 20-plus goals on the season. Again, that's number 16. They also have a solid goaltender in I'm not sure I'm drawing a blank on her name. But anyways, number 30 for West Haven, the goalie, DeRocher, a great goalie indeed, made 28 saves to win him the SCC championship. So it's going to be tough for Darien to beat that, but the Wave has a ton of offensive spark in them, 100-plus goals on the season. What is Jamie Trop's squad going to do tonight?
Yeah, and it's really important, as you mentioned, just for leadership to come out in these games. And this is where you really go to your best players. You know, captains on both teams, they really need to step up. And those are what these younger players are going to look to for these captains, for these leaders, to help them win the game.
It's been a three-headed monster of that first line for Darien. Natalie Beach, Kelsey Brown, and, of course, Chelsea Donovan, the MVP of that FCAC championship game. So, again, West Haven's going to have their hands full trying to stop that three-headed monster for Darien. And if they just stick to their guns, as you mentioned, it's going to be looking good for Darien. The winner of this game has a date with East Catholic Saturday night in the state semifinals. East Catholic took down Stamford 4-1 in a big game over in the Newington ranks. So, again, the winner tonight advances to the state semifinals. And West Haven, a team that has only gone to one state semifinal in their program history back in 2019. And history's on the side of the Wave. But, again, this is a West Haven team surging as a late winners of their last 8. They have not lost since January 31st.
And that's an important part of this game. Sometimes when you have a team that hasn't been in this opportunity before, they're going to come out and they might want to win more than this Darien team who might think they have this in the bag. So don't be surprised if the Sharks come out early, maybe get a couple goals on the board. But Darien, obviously the favorites in this one, but looking forward to a good game today.
Again, this is a co-op team of West Haven and Sacred Heart Academy. The 8th year they've been in a co-op, and one great program at that, led by the great Erin Blake in her 8th season, won her 100th career victory this year, and she's going to look to take on her old-time friend Jamie Tropsa in a rivalry for the ages.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to a good one tonight.
The 11th all-time meeting tonight between these teams, and it's interesting looking at the history, Cam. The first time they ever met, 2006, West Haven won, but the last 9 have been dominated by Darien, and some of these games haven't even really been that close. Last year, Darien beat them 6-0 at their home at Bennett Rank, but it's the second time that this rivalry will shift to the Darien Ice House. It's West Haven and Darien in the 2023 Connecticut High School Girls Hockey Association State Quarterfinals on the DAF Media Network. Puck drop coming right up after the national anthem.
All right.
course, the beautiful rendition of the anthem. And we are just about ready for this win or go home game between West Haven Sacred Heart and the Darien Blue Wave. It's the quarterfinals, so one team will punch their ticket to Shelton on Saturday. The other team, their 2022-23 season will be coming to a crashing end.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a matter of who wants it more in this one. Coming into the Darien Ice House, definitely a difficult task for West Haven and Sacred Heart, but you never know. Playoffs, we've seen a lot of upsets happen in this Darien Ice House before, so see what happens tonight.
Allen's Parsons project blasting in the background, just waiting for Michael Jordan to come out. Don't think that will ever happen, but Darien and West Haven. Jamie Tropsa, Aaron Blake rallying up their respective sides. And what should be an exciting one on this Thursday night. I mean, I feel like with this music, they should at least introduce the starters.
Yeah, I know. It gets me too excited. I'm ready right now.
For Darien taking the ice, Gretchen Edwards, Morgan Massey, Natalie Beach, Kelsey Brown, Chelsea Donovan, and the junior, Jamison Maher, getting the start in the net for Jamie Tropsa. And for West Haven, Belle DeRocher taking her net, the junior from Sacred Heart. And we are underway in the CHSGHA State quarterfinals. West Haven in the blue, shot there, stopped by DeRocher. West Haven in the visiting blues with the red numbering. Darien in the home whites with the blue numbering. Shot once again from Donovan, and you could tell Cam Darien's coming right out of the gate firing.
Yeah, definitely something that they game planned before. Already two great shots. And West Haven, I don't think they were prepared for this outburst already.
And there's a goal. Chelsea Donovan putting Darien on the board. Just 26 seconds in, and Donovan's got goal number 19 on the season.
And they're wasting no time getting out early, and this is exactly what West Haven and Sacred Heart did not want to happen. Only 26 seconds into this one. A great shot from Chelsea Donovan to put the Blue Wave up 1-0.
Chelsea Donovan, goal number 19 on the season. And now Darien's got himself a lead. So 1-0, Darien leads West Haven. Shot from Fiorita, stopped by DeRocher. She's being peppered out there early on.
Yeah, and you mentioned earlier how, this three-headed monster, and honestly, all these players on the Blue Wave team, how great they are on offense this whole season.
105 goals for Jamie Tropsa's squad. Looking at that first line, Beach has 26, Donovan has 19, Kelsey Brown adds 15 to the cause. Shot there, stopped by DeRocher. She'll freeze it. So we do the math on that. That's most of the 105 right there.
Oh, yeah.
Just on that first line. And now, Cam, it's important to look at Darien, the junior, Jamison Maher, getting the start, the backup to Catherine Kahn. But she played in that FCX semifinal game, looked pretty good against the Greenwich Cardinals, made 13 saves in the victory. What does West Haven need to do against the inexperienced goaltender? Yeah,
it's something that they want to target, and they probably wanted to target them early before Darien already got the goal on the board, but they just need to get as many shots as they can on this goal and try to put on the pressure as Darien is doing right now.
Moving it around, just past the stick of number 43 and Plunkett. Senior captain shot way up high. Great pass to Brown, just past her stick. Behind the net, Donovan looking to grab that. Plunkett turning away Darien. Good pressure from the Wave so far. Fiorita keeps it in the zone, the freshman shooter. Retreating it back to Natalie Beach. And that will clear out to the neutral zone, forcing Ravosa to retrieve it for the Wave. Sailing past the stick of Natalie Beach. Bellissimo coming surging off the bench for this Darien team, a young junior. for Jamie Tromp's squad. That's the thing, Cam. A very young team for Darien. As Ravosa the shot just wide. 8 sophomores, 4 freshmen. So Darien, they are showing they're here to stay for the next couple years.
Yeah, and we see that with a lot of high school teams, some senior heavy, some not the best right now, but a lot of lower classmen. But Darien in the golden spot right now, just a good amount to save for the future.
Lower classmen. Not sure if I've ever heard that. Underclassmen,
Underclassmen.
In front of the net, DeRocher turns away Darien. As we mentioned, Belle DeRocher, she made 28 saves in the win over Wilton in the first round. Also made 28 in the SCC, or 39 actually. Wow, my numbers are really off. 39 in the SCC championship over Hamden Co-op, in which the Westie Sharks took down the Green Dragons 1-0 in overtime, thanks to a Juliana Picard goal, giving them the conference trophy. Crody taking it off to the near wing.
And Darien, so far in this one, just
Picard gets tripped up there.
so much possession time already, and especially on the offensive end. They're always so dangerous to put a shot up.
Edwards going to dump it off into the zone, forcing Rachel Harrison to retreat it back. Going just wide off the stick of Kelsey Brown. Brown has 15 goals, as we mentioned. Had an assist in the win over West Haven a year ago. Lila Fiorita skating around. Mahler's not been tested yet, as it's been all Darien on the offense. Fiorita still got it with a burst of speed. Just behind the net, rebound staying with Natalie Beach and the Wave. Beach gonna try her luck. High once again on DeRocher. The All-SCC second teamer in net, looking to turn away Darien, but she is being peppered with those shots, as we mentioned. And we're only 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Once again, stopped by DeRocher.
But in a situation like this, it's always dangerous for Darien. Maher, as you mentioned, hasn't had a shot yet attempted on her. So the first one that comes, it's going to come in fast, and we'll hope for Darien that they're prepared.
Fiorita finds its way to Parker Crody. Crody being tripped up by this West Haven squad. Hasn't seen that much possession time. As Bellissimo off to Crody, or off to Kellogg rather. Just desperately trying to get it out of the zone. West Haven successful at that. That was Harrison on the defense. Rachel Harrison, the sophomore from Sacred Heart Academy. Taylor Alfano getting the touch. Shot there. DeRocher makes the stop. I gotta ask Cam, have you ever seen 89 in a hockey game, the jersey number?
I don't think so, no, but some players got that number that they've been wearing all their lives and want to keep it in big games like this.
I feel like you kind of see the same rotation of numbers, and then you see 89 from Taylor Alfano. Yeah. It definitely raises the eye. It's almost like a football number out there, lineman or something. Shot there, stopped by the leg pad of DeRocher, watches it back.
And it's been the pressure already in this one for Darien, as we've been mentioning. Just always in the zone, ready to shoot.
Brody sends it behind the nets. Centering pass off to Massey, hands it off to Edwards. The shot through some traffic. The Westie Sharks looking to get some offense going. Coming down the near side. Pass finds its way to the stick of number 3, Adamo. And Maher will make her first stop from the shot from Kiki Adamo. Kiki Adamo, one of 4 seniors on this West Haven team. Had an assist in the game against Wilton on Monday, state first rounds. That was a game that the Westie Sharks won 5-3 over the Wilton Norwalk McMahon Co-op. Picard, she's a dangerous shooter, being double teamed. You can tell Darien did their homework, as Harrison's not able to get there. Picard forced to retreat.
Yeah, and we talk about these leaders like we did in pregame and how important it is for them to step up early. And Picard is going to have a great night if West Haven wants to have a chance in this one.
Lila Fiorita. Pass finds its way to Chelsea Donovan. Donovan, the senior captain, scored the first, and DeRocha gets knocked over. The goal's wide open, and a good save by DeRocha and the Westie Sharks. That is a tongue twister and a half. The Westie Sharks. West Haven Blue Devils, the Sacred Heart Academy Sharks. That's what you get when you combine them, if you ever wondered. Fiorita, the centering pass to Brown. She's tripped up. Triple team by the Westie Sharks. I got to find something shorter for that. Fiorita being pinned up against the boards by Ashley Welch. Natalie Beach showing off the moves. Shot there just wide off the bullet of a shot from Darien Skylar Ravosa. DeRocha makes another save. DeRocha that was. Fiorita's going to try her luck again. DeRocha watches it back. Look, I've been saying those two words all game. DeRocha and Westie Sharks. A talented goalkeeper, the junior for West Haven Sacred Heart. Darien forced to clear the zone. Took over from the seniors a year ago, and Hannah Davey and Grace Norwalk. And the glove save by DeRocha. Maybe just some bus drag is what West Haven experienced coming to Darien Ice House. About a 45 minute to an hour trip up there with traffic, who knows. Gave up that early goal, but this is the West Haven team fans have seen all season. Calm, playing with the, like I said, playing calm out there, not giving anything to Darien and playing real hockey out there.
Yeah, and you do make a point. We saw that goal. It was 26 seconds in, and since then, still a lot of shots from Darien, but West Haven has done a great job on defense stopping them. Just got to work on the offensive end and try to get some shots of their own on this goalie Maher for Darien, who's only experienced one shot.
That was Melissa Sakonis, the defender, making the defender stop. Again, Maher, this is only her second career postseason game for Darien. The chip and chase works. West Haven. That was number 20. Towarski looking to get there, the freshman Olivia Towarski. Kellogg going the other way with it, finds a nice outlet pass. And once again, the Westie Sharks go on a rush. Looking for their first real offense is Towarski. Towarski the shot off the blocker of Maher. Olivia Towarski, the freshman from West Haven High School. 4 goals on the season, was looking for her 5th. All the way down to Kellogg. Alfano, the defender. That's a nice move. Off of a Darien player to the stick of Lila Fiorita. Pass to Beach. Natalie Beach the shot. Just high. Rebound to Brown. Second chance. DeRocha watches it. Fiorita. Using the boards to move it along. Donovan can't get there. Instead, it goes to Ravosa. Skylar Ravosa from the point. DeRocha makes the stop and freezes it with 5:06 left in the opening period. Braden Shank, Cam McGraw with you. So glad you can be with us on the DAF Media Network. DAF, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation, bringing you live coverage of the 2023 Connecticut Girls Ice Hockey State Tournament. Darien looking to go back to the state championship where they fell to New Canaan a year ago in triple overtime, 4-3. I think you were at that game, Cam.
Yeah.
I believe that was the only other time you've been inside the Ice House.
Yeah, and it was a great introduction to the amazing sport, and what a game that was.
Maybe another triple overtime game.
Yeah, maybe we do.
DeRocha makes the stop there. As for West Haven, they were the SCC runners-up last year. They did not qualify for the state tournament at 8-9, so Aaron Blake's team returns to the March Madness dance, if you will, and they look to go on a run.
And you never know. Again, like we mentioned earlier, come playoffs, anything could happen. And it's a lot of the time it's up to the mentality of some of these players and how much they really want it. So far, 5 minutes left. Darien still up 1-0.
I mean, you look at the madness. Shot from Massey. DeRocha makes the stop. The goal is wide open and knocked wide. But as I was saying, you look Monday, the 12th and final seeded at Stanford West Hill Staples Co-op upset the 5th seeded Simsbury in the first round by the final of 5-2. So the 12th seeded SWS was still dancing until they lost today to East Catholic, the 4th seed. So the ETB Storm has punched their ticket to the state semifinals on Saturday, as Jenna Montano will go to the box with a 2-minute tripping penalty. Montano, number 22, the junior, giving Darien their first power play of the night.
This is difficult because the amount of pressure already on West Haven has been pretty immense. So now with the power play, we'll see what they do.
This is a crucial opportunity for the Wave. Gina Montano going to the box. Massey passing it over to Edwards, the left-handed stick, to Bellissimo, the one-timer. Icing is allowed in the power play. Maher's going to hit it off to her left, and here's Picard out of nowhere. Juliana Picard being pinned up against the boards by Massey, and Bellissimo to Crody. Darien's got some life in him. Putting in front of the nets. Massey, the strong shot, and DeRocher makes the save. That's Belle DeRocher on the save. 3:30 left in the opening period to play. The Cornell-bound Morgan Massey on that shot. One of many three-sport athletes out on the ice tonight. Fiorita over to Donovan.
And they're just looking for this window.
Ravosa, some pushing going on in front of the net. Ravosa regains possession halfway through the penalty. Donovan wide open the shots. Fighting through, and DeRocher watches it back. Harrison keeping it with herself until she turns it over. Ooh, hit off of somebody. And DeRocher freezes it. 1-0 stalemate, if you will. Darien scored 26 seconds in. They haven't been able to get the second.
A lot of that you could thank for West Haven DeRocher. She's had quite an evening besides the goal that she meant in 26 seconds in. Since then, it's been shut out.
Beach spinning around that circle. Behind the net. Right back to Beach, the give and go. And this West Haven defense is looking a lot more organized out there. They're cutting down on those gaps, cutting down Darien opportunities as DeRocher makes the stop. It felt like in that first 30 seconds or so, they were still communicating some things, finding the coverage, and DeRocher saw a shot, and then she missed the shot behind her. And that's just something that the defense wasn't ready for the speed of Darien that they definitely adjusted to in this opening period.
Yeah, it's just a wake-up call, and so far West Haven's done a great job at combating that. And again, like I mentioned earlier, after this power play, they really need to start going on the offensive end to tie this game up at 1.
Arvosa. Short pass. Out of the box comes Montano. Both teams back to even strength. Good power play kill by the Westie Sharks. Spinning around, DeRocher. Ooh. That one was caught by Montano and just chucked it into the corner. And there is the call. Icing. Pretty sure you can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, the official very clearly signaled no penalty on it.
Yeah. And sometimes you have it in your hand, you're like, what do I do with this? And just throw it away and hope for the best. And it looks like that's what happened with West Haven.
Normally in hockey, you catch it, you drop it right there. You don't chuck it into the corner. Nonetheless, Bellissimo behind the nets. Minute 47 before the intermission. Looking for that final tip. Didn't get it from Crody. Kate Brown now. Kept in the zone from Morgan Massey. Here's West Haven. Darien's defense crashing. Shot there, weak shot off the stick. Number 23, Melissa Sakonis. Juliana Gonzalez. Bellissimo almost pickpocketed for Welch. Welch now. Shot from Crody. 34 seconds left. West Haven out in the neutral zone. Brown, big hits. Backhanded shot stopped by DeRocher. And 10 seconds exactly left in this opening period. Face-off coming to DeRocher's left, won by the Wave. Beach almost picked away from Montano. And that will take us to the end of the first period. Darien got off to the hot start, and they hold the 1-0 lead. The teams will huddle up here in the first intermission. Cam, what does West Haven need to do differently in the second period?
Yeah, I think the main part of this game so far has just been the puck possession for Darien. It seems like they've had it for almost 90% of this game. West Haven, a little chance that we saw in like midway through the first period, but so far only a couple of shots that they've had on goal and so many that Darien has had. And the score, I think, would be a lot different if it wasn't for Belle DeRosers, who has had a great night besides that one goal that she allowed early. But I think getting out on the offensive end for West Haven will be the key in the second period.
Jamie Tropsa, Aaron Blake looking to get their teams going. There's still 30 minutes left of hockey left to be played in this state quarterfinal, so don't go anywhere because you're watching the DAF Media Network, and we'll be right back. Back on the DAF Media Network in the second period. Again, West Haven Sacred Heart in their visiting blue jerseys with the red numbering. Reminds me a lot of the old Team USA jerseys.
Yeah, looks similar.
Blue, white, and red. Red, white, and blue. Darien, of course, in the home whites, reading Wave across the chest and the blue numbering. Braden Schenk, Cam McGraw with you. So glad you can be with us on the DAF Media Network.
And we'll see if Darien gets out early once again. Again, 20 seconds into the first period, and a goal was scored.
Plunkett not able to come away with that. Edwards getting pushed, no call. Shot stopped by the leg of Alfano. Trying again, DeRocher knocks it down. Once again, the West Haven defense holding strong. And that's been the big difference in this game, Cam, is the West Haven defense has really tightened up. DeRocher's not making the freezes on them more than just knocking the puck down, but the defense is able to knock them out, clear them away, and trying to convert it to some offense. There's Alfano out to Gonzalez. West Haven has only taken a shot or two in this one. It's been all Darien. As Ravosa surging past the blue line, pushed away from Juliana Montano, the junior from Sacred Heart. Brody going full parameter. Revosa stopped and frozen by DeRocher.
You can see even on that possession just for Darien, the amount of chemistry that these girls play with, calling out, hey, pass here, and they're able to just whip that puck around for an open shot. But again, great defense. We've been talking about it all night for West Haven.
West Haven bringing that first line back out. Saconis, Picard, and Gonzalez. Shot there, and Kellogg almost tipped it. The rebound, it goes through the 5-hole, and Sarah Kellogg adds goal number 2 for Darien. The shot took the perfect bounce for Sarah Kellogg, sending it between the legs of DeRocher.
Right place, right time there for Kellogg, just able to peek it in for her 9th goal of the season. See on the instant replay here. Barely any room, but she's able to sneak it by.
Sarah Kellogg has goal number 9 on the season. Fiorita credited with the assist. A freshman to sophomore, 2 underclassmen or lowerclassmen as you call them, stepping up for Darien. Kellogg again looking for some more.
And that goal changes this game a lot for West Haven and Sacred Heart, because they went from only having to score 1 goal and they've struggled on offense, still able to get it to go. But now 2 goals in 2 periods, it's going to be difficult.
Revosa off of DeRocher. The rebound going right to the stick of Fiorita, and it will twirl its way in the neutral zone. Montano looking for the possession, and she will clear it out into the neutral zone. Using the boards is Chase Ireland. What a last name that is.
Chase Ireland.
One of the better names I've seen this winter. Up high, and Maher lost it. It's like, where's Waldo, but where's the puck?
Yeah.
Ah, there it is.
Seems to happen a lot in hockey.
Maher stuck the glove under, looked for like the basket catch.
Yeah.
Didn't catch it, and I don't know where the puck ended up from there. But I mean, to her credit, the first place she checked was the net, and it wasn't in there, so that's a plus.
Yep. And for Maher, you mentioned it earlier, but barely any shots that she's had to deal with so far in this one.
13 saves in her last game against Greenwich. The shot stopped by Maher. She's yet to give up a postseason goal this year. But again, only 1 game in the postseason. Great pass there, intercepted by Alfano. Adamo and Edwards along the boards. And there's the penalty. Forced against Darien's Kelsey Brown. So West Haven Sacred Heart will get their first look on the power play.
And this is going to be huge for West Haven. It's almost necessary that they even get some shots up, just get the rhythm going, because we haven't seen it so far in this one.
2 minutes on the West Haven Sacred Heart Academy power play in their zone to the left of Maher. Face off won by the Wave. Lila Fiorita behind the net. Clearing it out. Great clear to the stick of Gonzalez. Again, skating its way all the way down. Behind the net, Alfano. Taylor Alfano. Pickpocketed by Chelsea Donovan. She's looking for the shorthanded goal. Out to Natalie Beach, wide open, and she scores! Donovan to Beach for the short-handed goal, and it's 3-0 Darien.
And what a play from Chelsea Donovan, keeping that play going. Great pass to Beach, an even better finish. And Darien, during this power play where it was hopeful for West Haven to maybe get the rhythm going, they still fight back and get another goal in this one.
Natalie Beach, the sophomore, with goal number 27 on the season. She's had one remarkable career for Jamie Trops's Wave, her 44th goal in just her 2nd season with Darien. a sophomore for the Wave. Donovan credited to the assist. She's got 2 points on the night. And West Haven desperately needs some goals, trailing by 3 now. Alfano over to number 43, Plunkett. Here's Picard, the sophomore. Picard makes a nice move. She'll shoot. Stopped by Maher, the rebound. Pushed away. The Darien defense prevails. Alfano, the slap shots. That's one player Darien does not want to leave open. Juliana Picard, 26 goals on the season. 38 points for Picard. Going all the way down the ice. Again, it's okay because they're on the power play kill.
Just what a play by Maher coming down the break. There we go, a chance here.
Beach for the line change, surging for Darien.
She had Picard running straight at her. Stays patient and makes a great save.
Gonzalez dumping it off into the zone. Intercepted from Alfano. Taylor Alfano, the junior from West Haven High School. Oh, heads up. Did that go in the scorer's box? No, West Haven bench. Yeah. And 1 second left on the power play. Pretty safe to say West Haven is not going to convert on this one.
Yeah, and this is a missed opportunity for West Haven. Like I was talking about before, maybe a chance to get the rhythm going, get a goal on the board, only down 1, but ended up allowing another one to Darien.
So Brown leaves the penalty box. She'll come straight on the ice. Both teams back to even strength. A great power play kill for the Wave. They picked up a goal on it. West Haven, not so great on the power play units. Unable to score. They did get a shot from Picard, however. And, ooh, look at that. Sitting right on the red. Line change for the Wave. I always wondered looking at Jamie Tropsa. He always looks so cold down there. He's got the hands in the pocket, but he somehow makes these line changes so easily. I don't think I've ever not seen him on the bench leaning up against something, hands in the pockets, looking so relaxed out there.
Yeah, he's confident in the team.
Of course, he's got his longtime assistant, Gray Weicker, by his side. The two of them have been together for what feels like a decade now. Pass just shooting past Picard. Icing waved off. Bellissimo playing aggressive on there. Bellissimo across the blue line. Maggie Bellissimo just past her reach. Front of the net to no avail. There's the captain, Plunkett. Intercepted. There's Mackenzie Budd. Offsides will be called. As Coco Budd came right off the bench and inserted herself right into that play.
And getting some new players in there, a lot of energy being shown on the ice for this Darien team.
Darien, they've got the depth, and Jamie Tropsa showed it all season. He's got 3 or 4 lines that he can go to at any given day. DeRocher using the leg to kick it off to her rights. This one's going to come all the way down. Maher. It's a dogfight for it. Maher just going to hit it away. Plunkett keeping the pressure on. But that was really a speed versus speed battle right there. And it was won by the Wave. Although, what did you say? Sharks can swim in water?
I did.
I like that.
I'm proud of that one.
I like that. How about a Westie shark?
I don't know. I haven't seen a Westie shark yet.
I don't think that's a real thing. Of course, the West Haven Blue Devils and the Sacred Heart Academy Sharks is who makes up this co-op. West Haven, well, they're in West Haven Sacred Heart Academy in Hamden, Connecticut, the all-girls Roman Catholic private school. Glove save by Maher. And they form this co-op.
And Maher's been calm, cool, and collected in this one, making some great saves. Not a lot of pressure, but in the times where there has been pressure, she's done a great job.
Gotta ask, what's on DeRocher's helmet? It's Scooby-Doo?
I'm trying to get a better look. I think it is Scooby-Doo. Right on the top.
That's quite the helmet.
Very interesting.
Kelsey Brown finds herself back in the penalty box. 2-minute tripping penalty, so West Haven will get their second goal on the power play. It's 100% Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
See, I feel like that's the one thing. If I played goalie, get all the the equipment, the drip out there.
Yeah.
Got to look good. It makes you play better out there.
Yeah.
Look good, play good. Any young kids watching at home, don't take that advice. I think the last time I stepped foot on an ice skating rink, pretty sure I fell pretty hard.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat with you.
Yeah, so don't be taking ice skating advice from me. Maher gets waved off on the icing. Intercepted by Picard. I mean, they make it look so easy out there. You step foot on that ice, and you just go sliding.
Yeah.
Even with the ice skates on, it's a balancing act for sure.
Very impressive with what all these players do, and especially with all the pressure that they face during the game with the puck moving around so fast.
Ooh, big hit there. There's going to be the delayed penalty. There's the pressure you were talking about, skating, and then getting body checked from number 11, Ashley Welch. But Welch will get sent to the box with a 2-minute minor penalty. Definitely couldn't skate through that.
No, definitely not.
Hugging the boards, just kind of walking. Nonetheless, we'll go to a 4-on-4 for the next 37 seconds. Maggie Bellissimo ready for Darien. She'll go up against Juliana Picard on the face-off in the Darien zone. 4-on-4. They get their ref getting in the middle of it. Parker Crody. Crody coming to the net, and she puts it in! Not sure how she did that, but Parker Crody, like a magician, puts it in the net, making it 4-0. I don't know how that ended in the net. Crody lost her stick.
Yeah, we just watched that full replay, and I still don't know. Maybe better angle here.
Looks like it hit off of 44's skates. Juliana Montano? I still don't really know what that was, but Parker Crody picks up the goal. It's interesting they're not freeing Montano from the box, or Welch rather. Shot from Donovan. So DeRocher staying in the box. I mean, it was like a magic trick. Crody's like, now you see it, now you don't.
Where's Waldo before? It looks like the puck was there, and then it's just, how did it get into the net? But nonetheless, Parker Crody with a great shot.
Wide open net on that one. Fiorita using the move, shoots and scores. Going top. Shedder is number 14, Lila Fiorita, and make it an even 5 for the Darien Blue Wave.
And what a play from Fiorita. If you look in the replay here, such great handling. And then top shelf. Can't place it any better than that.
Fiorita stayed calm and went top corner on DeRocher for goal number 7 on the season. Goal number 5, actually. Fiorita scores from Donovan, making it 5-0.
And these power plays just have been detrimental to West Haven Darien. We saw 2 in this one, and then 1 and 1 that wasn't even supposed to be an opportunity for them to score, but 3 goals so far in power plays.
So West Haven Sacred Heart turning it over to Kate Brown. And they're just getting blanked out there from Darien. Shot from the points, up high from Edwards.
And it's the constant pressure that they've been applied. It's like there's a shot up almost every 10 seconds.
Off the skate of Alfano. Massey, just wide. And I'm just realizing, I think that Parker Crody goal is really full circle. The Scooby-Doo helmet from DeRocher, making it a Scooby-Doo mystery how that puck ended up in the back of the nets. I still am just at a loss for words as Kellogg was looking to add another. I mean, you would think physics would somehow define that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just completely changed course and ended up in the back of the nets.
Maybe we get a better view in that replay. I know we have something that we saw. Maybe we'll look at it at the end of the period, but looks like she had it, lost her stick, and then next thing you know, it was in the back of the net.
Nonetheless, it will be Bellissimo and Picard on the face-off, won by the Wave. And Picard's looking to get something. She has just been kept off the stat sheet tonight. Ravosa dumping it behind the net to Kellogg. Kellogg the centering pass for Crody. 5 different goal scorers for the Wave. Can they make it 6? Crody looking to carry it in. That would have been something. Ravosa, the shots, and it goes through the 5-hole. Skylar Ravosa with goal number 6. And DeRocher just loses that as Skylar Ravosa has the goal.
And that one just right between the legs. Skylar Ravosa getting it on target. See players comforting the goalie for West Haven. Again, a great night she's had. DeRocher's had a lot of great saves in the first period, but it's been difficult for her in the second period. 6-0 now, Darien.
Again, it's just been pure dominance from the Blue Wave. As Skylar Ravosa picked up goal number 3 on the season. Looking for the tip from Anastasia Zerboulis, the first-year senior. Zerboulis looking to turn him away. Move it along the boards to Harrison. Minute 12 left before the intermission. A game that Darien got started early and has not looked back. 6 different goal scorers for the Wave.
Yeah, very impressive. Gives props to how they run this team here in Darien. A lot of substitutions, and everyone gets their share. Everyone plays. It's a team sport. Done a great job today.
We mentioned 105 goals coming into play today. 15 different Wave players contributed to that 105 goals. It just shows you the depth that Jamie Tropsa has.
Yeah.
.41 seconds left. It will be Kelsey Brown and Olivia Towarski on the face-off. Darien looking to add another before the intermission. West Haven looking to avoid that. Fiorita to the left. Pushing in front of the net. Shot there was looking to be tipped from number 11, Ellie LaForce. Mia Avalos also checking in for Darien, the freshman. Over to Fiorita. She's got the shot. Stopped by DeRocher. And that will take us to the end of the second period. Darien leads West Haven Sacred Heart Academy 6-0 on the DAF Media Network. Cam, what's gone wrong for West Haven tonight?
Yeah, I think it's more just this Darien team has came out and they've been so dominant, and it's what we talked about earlier with how Darien knew if they stuck to their guns in this one, spread the puck around, that they would be able to win it. And it's so much pressure that they've applied. You were talking about it. I've been talking about it because it's so evident the amount of shots that they've been able to put up. And just a lot of these puck shots we saw, a couple Scooby-Doo mysteries go in, one go through the 5-hole. It's just when that many shots are being put up, eventually one of them will go in, and 6 of them have gone in here for Darien.
6 goals for Darien from 6 different goal scorers, and they are just 15 minutes away from advancing to their 9th consecutive state semifinal. West Haven's looking for some magic in them. We'll see if they can do that when we return on the DAF Media Network. Darien leads West Haven 6-0 on the DAF Media Network.
The Darien Foundation was founded in 1998 by Richard and Maureen Chilton, and the thesis behind that founding was to bring technology to the Darien public school systems. And that launched us, and that got us going, and through technology and capital project initiatives, we've now funded over $5.5 million over the last 24 years to build a better Darien.
Our board really likes to get involved and assist the partners that we collaborate with, whether it's a grant for a youth project or a grant from a community service, schools, the police. Often they come to us with ideas that we help them bring to fruition.
The Darien Foundation recently awarded the Darien Police Department 2 grants. One was for laser shot and the other for Faro technology. Laser shot technology is based on decision making. It may come down to using their firearm, but in reality, we would like them to talk the situation down where you use less lethal force, and this program allows us to do that.
Police, drop the gun!
Faro technology gives us a 360-degree view, catching all the points we need to catch in our accident scene. It also takes a lot less time. This allows us to open up roads, get traffic flowing a lot quicker than we ever used to be able to. We can also map the inside of buildings. We can use it at outdoor crime scenes, indoor crime scenes. It's really used for a plethora of investigations. It's a tool that most other departments may not have their hands on just yet, and thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have that technology.
At Home in Darien is a nonprofit organization that helps senior citizens to remain living independently in their home and in the community. We provide important services to help them do so, such as transportation. Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have this amazing new van, and we are so excited about it and what it'll do for the community.
From all standpoints, this is going to be a real improvement in the services we provide, both in terms of safety and comfort. The Darien Foundation is important to the community in the scope that they reach out to answer needs.
Post 53 is the town's ambulance service. We respond to over 1,600 emergency calls a year. We're a vital service that has been here for 51 years. The technology upgrades provided by the Darien Foundation has been a game changer for us. It's allowed us to improve our training. It has helped us hone our skills. You don't know how important an ambulance is until you actually need it. Thanks to our partnership with the Darien Foundation, who's provided all this technology and several grants throughout the years, we're able to continue to be prepared, to be well-trained and well-staffed, to respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whenever you need it.
The Darien Foundation is really excited to be able to launch a new program for the Darien schools, which will benefit students K through 12 in all 7 schools. This is the new robotics program, which will be an extracurricular opportunity for students to build robots, compete against other leagues, and collaborate together.
Our robotics program is going to benefit students in so many ways. In regular classes, students are always looking for the right answer, that there's only one way to answer something. Robotics is completely different. In robotics, you learn that there are multiple solutions to every problem. You learn that you have these obstacles that you have to overcome. You have to really be a creative problem solver. And most importantly, you need to persevere.
Early on in the process, the Darien Foundation reached out to administration and the offer to provide funding for a project, and it just dovetailed beautifully to the goals of the strategic plan. I look forward to continue to work closely with the Darien Foundation, both on this project and other projects down the line.
We welcome ideas for possible grants. We'd like to do grants that promote and strengthen our community. Sometimes it's from an organization, sometimes it's from our emergency service partners, or it's from the Darien Public Schools. One of our most popular grants, which was the Playground by the Sound, came to us from 4 Darien moms who said, let's get together and figure out how to build this.
Thanks to the generosity of our board members and officers, every dollar you give to the Darien Foundation goes directly to the grants that we're supporting. I invite all of you to help us move our community further and support the Darien Foundation.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the Center Oval and Upper Oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
DAF Media is actively seeking financial support. Founded in 2017, DAF Media has quickly become Southwestern Connecticut's source for quality sports, arts, and community programming. If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network and want to help us continue to deliver high-quality broadcasts while teaching lifelong STEM, communication, organization, and leadership skills, please email us at sponsor@dafmedia.org. We are a registered 501c3 organization.
15 minutes on the scoreboard, getting ready for period number 3 between Darien and West Haven Sacred Heart Academy. Maher and DeRocher taking their respective posts. A game that Darien has dominated from the first puck drop as they lead 6-0 entering this third period. Braden Schenk, Cam McGraw with you. So glad you can be with us on the DAF Media Network. A trip to Shelton on Saturday on the line for the state semifinals. The winner has a date with the East Catholic Storm at 5:50 in the first game. And then the second semifinal will feature the winner of New Canaan and Mercy Northwest Catholic and the winner of Avon Co-op and Suffield Co-op. Right out of the gate, West Haven. Picard passed behind her back to Plunkett. And that's one player, Cam, we talked about in the open, but Darien's just shut down Juliana Picard.
Yeah, they definitely came in here with a game plan, and they've been executing it very nicely on defense. 0 goals allowed, 6 goals on the board for them today.
Again, East Catholic, they took down Stamford 4-1 in their semifinal. So Frankie Seglio's squad will be playing in the state semifinal. That one off the side of the post. But it's a matter of who will play East Catholic. Will it be Darien or West Haven making what would be one of the most amazing comebacks I would ever see? 7 goals in a period.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen crazier. That Avon Co-op game a couple weeks ago, Darien falling to the Nighthawks 7-6. 13 goals, though, in a girls' ice hockey game. That says something about the offenses. Also, the fact to score 6 goals and lose a game. Again, the team switched sides for the final time in this one. Darien is still in the home whites with the blue numbering, reading wave across the chest. Sacred Heart in the red, white, and blue as number 11, Welch, turned away. Welch threw some traffic off of the leg pad of Maher. But they're in the road blues with the Sacred Heart West Haven logo across the chest, red numbering. And again, just a burst of red, white, and blue. I don't know how else to describe that. Seriously, it looks like the Team USA jerseys.
It does. I'll give you that. It does look like Team USA.
I mean, get Herb Brooks out here. The Soviets, we're ready to go.
They will need a miracle. I will tell you that.
There's Harrison. Do you believe in miracles?
Great movie.
Unbelievable.
Even better game.
You know, it popped up on my YouTube recommended the other day, that game. I started watching it. It's crazy just seeing how much we've evolved in the last 30 years or so. I mean, the broadcast, that's what, was 480 maybe?
Yeah.
No graphics on it. You can barely see who's who. Like, I think that's a 6. I don't really know.
Yeah.
And now we've got 1080p coverage of high school varsity athletics for you at home on the DAF Media Network.
Yeah. DAF Media always supplying. Great game today between Darien and West Haven. Darien, like you mentioned, 6-0 start. We'll see what happens in this third period, but West Haven, maybe we'll get their rhythm going, get a couple of goals on the board, but so far, like you said, just been all Darien.
Darien, they just have 12 minutes, 40 seconds to go before they will be booking their travel reservations to the wonderful Shelton, Connecticut, the rinks at Shelton. Fortunately, DAF Media will not be at those games. We'll be covering the FCAC Boys Ice Hockey Championship at Danbury. Darien, the top-seeded Wave, will take on the second-seeded Fairfield Co-op for a conference championship. Shot stop by DeRocher. Although hopefully we can be back at Quinnipiac for that state championship, in which Darien will take on another opponent left in the fields for a state championship, again at the M&T Bank Arena at Quinnipiac University. Actually, I think it's the People's United Center is the hockey arena. M&T.
Don't ask me.
Well, I know they have 2 facilities up there. One's the People's United Center. The other one is the M&T Bank. I think M&T Bank is basketball and People's United is hockey. Because there's nothing like 2 arenas right next to each other with 2 rival banks on them. Don't be afraid to come into the Wells Fargo lobby, because let's not add another bank in there. And shot from Zerboulis on the grounds. West Haven's looking to stay on the offense. There's number 18, Manfields. Zerboulis across the blue line. Find this way back to Edwards. And it appears that in our DAF Media studio here, our instant replay coordinator, Ben Wanchulis, has just broke the chair he was sitting on, fully collapsed as DeRocher makes the frozen puck there. I mean, I heard the snap, saw Ben go down. But again, us here at DAF Media, the show goes on.
Yeah.
He took the fall, got back up, seems to be good as new.
Thumbs up.
There we go. He's good to go. A lot like the story of this Darien girls hockey team this year. Got knocked down in that loss to Avon Co-op, but got right back up and won the FCAC Conference Tournament, beat Greenwich in the semis, and beat New Canaan in the FCAC Championship 3-2. A huge win for Darien, taking home Conference Championship number 7. Although, according to the banner here in the Darien Ice House, that would be only number 6. I think they forgot 2020 on there. I realized that the other day when I was counting them and realized that 1 year was missing on the banner. Kira Cardone, intercepted by the Westie Sharks. Sounds like something straight out of RoboCop.
Westie Sharks?
The Westie Sharks. Bullet shot, stopped by Maher, loses it, but then pounces on it.
Maher hasn't had much action so far this game, but like I mentioned before, when she has, she's done a great job of defending that goal for Darien, allowing 0 goals now. Big part of why they're winning this game here today.
Bellissimo and Sakonis on that face-off, won by the Wave. Skylar Ravoso. Out to Maggie Bellissimo. She's got some speed in her. Maggie Bellissimo off to the wing. There's LaForce. Ellie LaForce. Fly ball off the roof. 2 down in the inning. And new batter stepping in. So I've got to ask Cam, if you were designing a logo for the Westie Sharks, what do you have in mind?
So it's Blue Devils and
the Sharks.
I'm thinking of a way you could combine that, but like a shark with like horns?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not going to do like a shark, but with like the West Coast vibes, the sunglasses, maybe some palm trees.
Yeah. I think they did a pretty good job with it.
It's a nice one. The hockey sticks, West Haven, Sacred Heart, both teams' names on there. And again, the 2023 Southern Connecticut Conference champion, Westie Sharks, the fifth in program history. But what's more impressive, the 5th in the co-op's history. 2016, 2017, 2018, they had a 3-year run. Then they returned to dominance, beating their rival, the Guilford co-op Grizzlies. Which Guilford, the big preseason news, they went from a sole team to a co-op team with some other schools in the area, North Branford and Branford, leaving us with only 4 non-co-op teams in the state of Connecticut. You want to take a guess who those 4 teams are?
I don't know if I do. I don't know.
I feel like you should at least try it, see what you can do.
I don't know.
Well, you know Darien New Canaan.
I do know that.
2. Got 2 more.
I'm not going to be able to get this. You're exposing me right now.
Greenwich and Simsbury.
I don't know if I would. Maybe Greenwich. I could have gotten Greenwich.
Yeah, and the only 4 non-co-op teams in the state of Connecticut. The other 17 are all co-op teams in the CHSGHA, the Connecticut High School Girls Hockey Association, private governing body of Connecticut High School Girls Ice Hockey, as the acronym spells out. Pretty straightforward. Izzy Hare now, losing out to Ravosa. Ravosa the shot, stopped by the leg of 23 Sakonis. West Haven on the near side, dumping it off from Fonda. It's actually Manfields. Kelly Manfields. Although what's rare with this West Haven Sacred Heart Academy team is, unlike some co-op teams, they're split almost evenly down the middle among their 2 schools. Sacred Heart providing, 10 girls to the team, and West Haven 9?
Oh.
I mean, you look at some schools like SWS or the Mercy Northwest Catholic Co-op, and it's almost always skewed to one team with a couple players here or there. It's rare to see a team almost straight 50-50 down the middle like West Haven and Sacred Heart Academy.
Yeah, getting all the value of combining both teams together, and you get to intermix your skills that you learned from your previous years and combine into the team that West Haven and Sacred Heart has built this season.
Again, this is a program that's really built themselves up the last 8 years or so. They had that 3-year conference championship run in 2016 to 2018, and they are up on the horizon as Zerboulis takes the shot, stopped by DeRocher. Zerboulis was looking for her first career goal. Nasty to Zerboulis looking for the tip.
You can see when that shot was attempted, everyone on the Darien bench jumped up, looking to see if it went in. Maybe another opportunity down the stretch.
Now here's Picard and the Westie Sharks. That's actually 21 Bausch. Zerboulis on the rush. 2 defenders to beat. Zerboulis the shot up high over DeRocher. Six 6-0 Darien leads West Haven on the DAF Media Network. Weak shot from the Westie Sharks, finds its way back to Edwards. Edwards hit and pushed off by Towarski. Buchanan getting ready in the bleachers. They will take on the Mercy, Northwest Catholic, and East Hampton co-op team. I mean, it would give you another fun fact on that, but I don't think you would know East Hampton, probably the best mascot in the state of Connecticut. Want to take one guess?
Westie Sharks.
Not the Westie Sharks. They're the Bell Ringers.
Bell Ringers.
The Bell Ringers of East Hampton High School.
Darien, only 6 minutes remaining. Now another power play forming.
2-minute penalty on Darien. So Kelsey Brown will get some company in the penalty box. She was sent off with the offsetting penalties, and now Emma Crawley, the 2-minute minor penalty, gives to the East Hampton Bell Ringers.
Bell Ringers.
I don't know what the significance that is to East Hampton, but
it's got to be an important one.
It's a lot like Danbury, the Hatters, but that one actually has significance to Danbury, Connecticut. You know why? Oh, come on, Ken. You should have studied these random facts before this game tonight, man. Prudy, the shot in front of the net. Because during the Revolutionary War, Danbury, Connecticut was the leading producer in top hats in the country.
Wow. Yeah. That's a random fact if I've ever heard one.
Well, we're heading up to Danbury on Saturday. You better learn these facts. So study up quick.
Revolutionary War.
Hat-making industry.
Yeah. It was booming back then.
I assume so. I mean, Lincoln had to get the top hats from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Shot stopped by Maher. Extracurricular from Edwards. Pushing Montano down to the ice. 5:26 left to play. 1:15 left on the power play. West Haven Sacred Heart, the Westie Sharks facing extinction. With 5:26 left in their season. Again, the loser, their season is done. The winner keeps on dancing and will play at the rinks at Shelton on Saturday. Beautiful facility they have at the Connecticut Sports Complex in Shelton. You can watch some ice hockey, play some mini golf, go-karting, hit in a batting cage.
Yeah.
Although it sucks that it's in winter and you can't do all those things in one day. I mean, how fun would that be? Do a broadcast, go play some mini golf, maybe drive a go-kart or two. I think they have bowling maybe. Also the former home of the Sacred Heart University ice hockey teams at the rinks at Shelton until they just built their new ice forum in Fairfields. Although I hear it's nothing like Quinnipiac, which will be hosting the state championship for the girls at we don't know if it's the M&T Bank or the People's United Center.
One of the banks.
Still a beautiful facility up in Hamden, Connecticut, not too far from Sacred Heart Academy. Maher makes the stop off to Edwards. Going all the way down the ice and watching it is DeRocher. Donovan dumping it off. Cam, what went right for Darien tonight?
Yeah, I think I've been saying it all night, but just the amount of pressure that they've been able to apply on this Weston and Sacred Heart team is so many shots being attempted. We talked about with the amount of shots, just 6 of them were bound to go in. Darien's done a great job on defense. We talked about game planning for great players like Picard, who hasn't had the opportunity to get many shots up. And they just came in here prepared, stuck to their guns. They're looking like they will be able to win this one, bearing a miracle here at the Darien Ice House.
The Southern Connecticut Conference MVP, season MVP, Juliana Picard has just been taken out of this game for West Haven. And the Westie Sharks just couldn't get any offense going, as Jamison Maher is 3 minutes away from staying flawless and pitching her second career shutout in postseason play. I mean, she's just a junior, folks. She's the starter next year for Jamie Tromp's squad with Bella Lonergan. But again, Maher looks good out there.
And it's important to get these younger underclassmen more development in these playoff games. It's a different type of game when you enter the playoffs, and Maher's done a great job today. 0 goals allowed. Not a ton of action, but like I've been saying, in the action that she has had with the couple of shots that have been attempted on goal, all of them have been saved.
Whistle blown, icing called. We're going all the way down ice. Good time to give a shout out to our DAF Media production crew. Griffin Banks, Henry Imbrogno, Ben White-Chulis, and our 2 Andrews on camera tonight. Andrew Banks on our ISO camera and Andrew Mastalone on our main camera. Because that couldn't be any more confusing, getting 2 Andrews on camera, even though they're doing a fantastic job bringing you the sights in this one. The AF Media Advisor tonight, Bruce Ferguson. Wish our other advisor, Damian Andrew, a speedy recovery. Unfortunately, couldn't be here tonight. Hopefully he's watching. Damian, we miss you. And again, please get well soon. Mackenzie Budd with a nice move, taking it across the blue line. Punched out from to Ravosa. Kira Cardone, the sophomore first-year player, knocking it to the neutral zone. Jamie Trops are really going to the underclassmen now. Budd, the junior. Got Crawley, the freshman, to her left. Reagan Little, the sophomore, coming out, number 8. Zerbulis checking back in, looking for that goal. She has come so close all season, Cam, not able to put one in the back of the net. But you could just tell this Darien team's going to erupt when Zerbulis puts career goal number 1 on the board. I mean, you saw she was that close on that, and the entire bench was on their feet standing up in a 6-0 game. And again, she really just brings the life to this Darien locker room, and it really helps the Darien team morale out greatly. Parker Crody behind the net. Crody, the sophomore, had a goal in the FCAC championship on Saturday. With only 90 seconds left, the chances are looking quite slim for the West Haven Sacred Heart Academy Westie Sharks. Ground ball, stopped by Maher. Had a lot of time to see that one in. Regan Little. One-minute mark has been hit. And it's looking like Darien will advance to the state semifinals on Saturday. Hand goes up for Jamison Maher. She gets the icing. Darien, they will take on the East Catholic Co-op team, 5:50 at the Shelton Rinks in the first semifinal. They met in the regular season, in which it was a 1-0 Darien victory in overtime. A very good game, and it ended with a goal, I believe, from Crody. Could be wrong on that. Nonetheless, it was a 1-0 goal in overtime, and that is how Darien took down the ETB Storm in the regular season. So that will be a good semifinal. Again, the winner of that has a ticket to Quinnipiac the following Wednesday, the 8th. And for any of you viewers that tune into the FCAC Championship, they did update the state website. The championship date on the website is now right at 3/8. I know myself and Chase Harding were criticizing the fact that the date was wrong on the website. It had listed it as April 3rd, but they did fix it, so I guess somebody was watching and noticed it. but it's right on the CHSGHA website now. It will be March 8th at Quinnipiac. The time of that game, 7 p.m. in the state championship. 6 seconds left, and for the 9th time consecutively, Darien will be advancing to the state semifinals. Darien keeps on dancing, and they are now 2 wins away from a state championship. A dominant performance over the West Haven Sacred Heart Academy Westie Sharks. But Jamie Trop's squad will be fighting into March.
Yeah, and just like you were mentioning, such a dominant game, and this is exactly how the Darien girls ice hockey team has performed all season. Great job on offense, even better job on defense, and a shout out to both goalies for both teams. Great defense being played, especially we saw in the first half by Westfield. That was Della Roos and having a great game, and I think for Darien, moving on, if they could continue this offense, like you mentioned, only a 1-0 victory in their last time they're playing. If they could keep this offense going, it's going to look good in the playoffs.
So West Haven, their season unfortunately comes to an end. Their 4 seniors, Kiki Adamo, Melissa Sakonis, Chase Ireland, and Ann Plunkett, their careers unfortunately come to an end with West Haven and Sacred Heart Academy. 4 great careers for Aaron Blake's Westie Sharks. But the Darien Blue Wave are your victors tonight by the final of 6-0 over West Haven Sacred Heart Academy. Darien has a date with the East Catholic Storm, 5:50. The rinks at Shelton, Saturday. You don't want to miss that one. Again, the winner of that has a date in the Quinnipiac State Championship. So for our entire DAF Media production crew, Ben White-Chulis, Henry Imbrogno, Griffin Banks, Andrew Mastalone, Andrew Banks, our DAF Media advisor, Bruce Ferguson. For all of them, Cam McGraw joined alongside me, saying so long from the Darien Ice House. I've been Braden Shank. This has been a production of the DAF Media Network, a joint venture of the Darien Athletic Foundation and the Darien Foundation. Have a great night, everybody.